Debacle on the diamond. It happened Sunday, and imagine this happened in front of your 11-year-old kid. This is at a Little League game in Oxford, our own backyard. Wilton versus Oxford. And the coaches from Wilton just went berserk over a call, came after the umpire. They got into it. I guess this happens more than we think. And basically what ultimately happened is one of the coaches jumped 2 fences going after the umpire. Ultimately, the game was called. Here's some audio from the incident.
I didn't. You touched me, you moron! This game is forfeited. You stuck your finger in my chest and said I'm not going to have this harassment. You're insane! This game is over. I'm not going to be harassed. You're insane! You are nuts, dude! That's it. You are insane! The mouth for the kids? You stuck your finger in my chest and said I bumped them. The mouth for the kids is terrible. It's you!
Well,
wow.
Several letters have been written, several opportunities for the Wilton Little League program to respond. They haven't, so we took it to the radio. Little did they know that we had one of our own in the crowd, and one of our own's friends, to remain anonymous, was able to shoot video of this whole incident. Well, part of it, because it went on from there, right?
It went on for several minutes, and she just picked up her phone and started recording. I'm glad she did, but it had gone on for several minutes.
This has been sent to Channel 3 and other media outlets at this point, and will be news, which broke, by the way, on the Tad and Tommy Show. You can watch the video we sent out on the Facebook page at Star 99.9, also on the website, star999.com. As the umpire was walking away, he said, quote, typical Fairfield County mentality.
Listen, I grew up in Weston, and let me tell you something. When I was a kid, it wasn't as bad. But ever since the house of prices skyrocketed back in the 70s and Scarsdale moved in, that entitlement mentality runs rampant in Fairfield County. They all think that, that the world revolves around them. Not all.
Right.
Right. Not all at all. Not all at all.
Majority of them. Right. Majority
Certainly
of them
not our listeners.
Not our listeners. Maybe that's why they're not calling in.
Exactly.
Defending themselves.
Those other radio stations, though, I'll tell you what, their listeners are awful. Mike in Greenwich, hi. You're Fairfield County. Do you agree with the statement?
I do not. I think that, when you work really hard to be good at something, even if it's Little League, then, yeah, you probably should feel like you earned to be at the top or something. So sometimes people just kind of look at it like, oh, yeah, they have all this fancy money and look at their fancy cars. They all roll up in their Beamers and stuff. But, no, it's like our parents worked hard. We work hard at our games. We work hard at everything we do to be good at it. So, yeah.
Are you saying that because my son lives in New Haven County that his parents don't work hard, that your money is better than my money, or that you work harder than we do because you live in Fairfield County?
No. Oh, God, no. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that maybe you should move out to our county.
I love where I live, and I'm proud of where I live because we have good values and we work hard for our money just as hard as you do.
Are you saying that they don't have good values in Fairfield County?
What makes you think that you work harder than we do because we live in New Haven County?
Well, they do. They live in Greenwich.
Listen,
they make more money.
Yeah, they make more
They don't make more money.
All right, take it easy, everybody. Do we need to get Dr. Joe back on the phone here? My God.
We may.
All right, we're getting a lot of emails. You can email Tad at star999.com. This is from B. Wade. It says, in shock over the Wilton coaching incident, which is more likely to happen with a parent. I looked at the Wilton Little League website for more info, but of course nothing there. However, the Code of Conduct section is an interesting read. Should add hours of discussion. The coach violated all 9 promises.
Oh.
Another email from Sandy. Just to weigh in, I grew up in Wilton, and that elitist attitude is and continues to be common. I understand how poor towns would feel mistreated. She puts poor in quotation marks. Even poor Wiltonians are subjected to that I am better than you because my family has more money attitude. That said, I know of a Wilton father who attended his child's travel competition, was impressed by a small squad from another town. When told that the squad was larger but could only bring a limited number of kids because of financial restraints, he stepped up and bought uniforms for that entire squad. Good things happen. While the general sentiment that Fairfield County people act superior is true, let's not paint everyone with the same broad brush. There are plenty of lower-income families and truly kind and generous ones mixed in. Unfortunately, there seems to be more stories of jerks than heroes. And that's from Sandy. Well, excellent.
Nice email.
I got another text at Tad Lemire on Twitter from Denise. She said, my husband is a Little League ump in this area. Sadly, this happens more than you know. Thanks for bringing it to light.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I work in Wilton, and I live in Bridgeport. I think that there's a general air when people from out of town move into Wilton, they kind of adopt kind of a phony air. And mostly the families that are born and raised in Wilton, maybe a couple generations, Wilton, Georgetown, that area, Ridgefield, they're very nice people.
Yeah, I mean, I think that email that we got from Sandy really hit the nail on the head, saying that this is, some people, and there are probably some bad people in the valley that have money and are kind of jerks.
Sure.
Dawn?
What?
What? No, I'm just addressing you. You're in the studio. Come on.
Yes.
Somebody sounds like they have a little bit of a complex.